Morning guys, I'm back Monday morning and this one is a number 8. So I've had about a month off, sorting things out, having a few problems, but I'll explain all that later on. So where am I? I am on the A27 between Portsmouth and Chichester at the moment, going to Barnum. Got a job down there. I've just got to drop off some flooring decks. I dropped some off the other day. Got one more left in here. And then when I'm down here, empty the rubbish bins and plasterboard bin, take that all back, go back to the yard, swap lorries, jump on the hook loader, deliver that to a bin to Watford, back to the yard again, jump back in this lorry on the grab and go to Reading and do a muck away. Currently driving the new lorry at the moment, the 71 plate, the new one. I'm sort of flipping between this and the hook loader at the moment, because the driver usually drives this, he's driving another vehicle, so I'm sort of flipping between the two. Anyway, so that's today's jobs, and I'll let you know what I've been up to later on. I'm just pulling up at this job at Barnum. That's reversing. Sun right in my mirror. Very good. So when I pulled in on the job, the forklift driver was ready to offload the flooring decking I had, and then pulled forward to empty 2 6-yard skips of just rubbish, site rubbish. One skip was nice and easy, the other one was a bit further up and around the back of the house, which was a bit awkward to get to. And it was full of pallets and bricks, for which the grab doesn't like grabbing it because it doesn't have teeth on it to grab it. It just scrapes along and it's a pain. So I'm only picking up literally like a tenth of a bucket at a time. And then when you get a brick stuck between the jaws then close and then everything falls out, because the grab isn't strong enough to break anything, it's just to hold it. So that took about 15-20 minutes just to empty one skip, 6-yard skip. So we've got both of the skips on anyway of rubbish, taking this to Southern Recycling in Chichester, down that way somewhere, it's only around the corner. Empty that off, go back to site, and next to one of the decent skip was plasterboard, which shouldn't be too bad, should be fairly easy to grab plasterboard. Because plasterboard's nice and soft and you can actually grab it and crunch it up. So I go back, pick up the plasterboard, take that back to our yard and fill up the plasterboard skip which we got in the yard half loaded, so we just keep topping that up with just plasterboard, and then when that's full I'll take it down to Thruxton at some point. So heading to the recycling centre now, and then we go get some more plaster from the site. So I'm here on my second one. I've got to get the plasterboard out of that skip, put it all in here to take to the yard. That's the skip I emptied earlier. I've already started filling that up. I've got plasterboard into here today. So I've been to the yard. I just dropped the lorry off, the grab lorry, just dropped it off with all the plasterboard in the skip. I was going to put it all in one of the bins ready, but I needed to jump in my lorry, back in the hook loader as I am. I needed to get away and get to Watford with the bin I got on board now, because they're desperate for it. So I just left the lorry up there with plasterboard, jumped in this, and I'm currently on the M4 heading now down to Watford with this yellow bin we borrowed. It's an enclosed bin, this one, so it's got a roof on it, and there's lockable doors on it as well. It's enclosed, lockable one. I'm guessing they want something safe, or they got something hazardous on site, I don't know. But this is what they've ordered and what they've asked for. Make sure it's got a padlock hole on it, which it has. So yeah, take this into Watford, drop this off, and then I'm supposed to be going back to the yard and jumping back on the grab loader, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I mean, it's now 2:15 in the afternoon, and I've just got on the M4 Reading. So I don't think I'm going to get back to the yard, offload it, and then go back out again. I don't think I have time. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the plan now. I'm now back in my lorry, heading down the M4. So what's been happening in the last month or so? So things at work have been changing around. Obviously we've got the new lorry, which I did show you before, the new lorry, and then he sold the old one, KX12, which was one I had before. He sold that the other week, got rid of that, so we're back down to 3 grabs and 1 hook loader. We've also got the 7.5 ton up and running now. That's now fixed and now up and running, which is the lorry which the driver usually drives, the new one. He's actually driving the 7.5 at the moment, because one of our companies we work alongside with, they've got a couple of drivers off at the moment due to COVID, so they needed a driver for 2 weeks on a 7.5, just delivering plant. So I'm doing that for 2 weeks. So while I was in the yard, I'll be sort of switching between the two. I do a tour of the new lorry later on at some point and show you inside it. It's quite nice, LCD screens, you can change the dash, big display monitor here, 4-way camera systems, built-in sat navs, everything. It's pretty nice. Nice to drive. It's nice to drive. So what else is happening? Attleborough is now finished with us. I think Newell's are breaking up all the concrete at the moment. Yeah, so that's all finished in my point of view, that's all done. Goffs Oak is getting there. A lot of the buildings are down. It's just the last ones right down the far end, and a couple of sheds which still got power in, so you've got to wait for the power to be cut off on them ones yet before they can touch them. I think I'm going there tomorrow, so I'll really go and see that. What else has been happening in the last month? I've done a few courses. I've done my hook loader course, so I can drive this on site. Although I was driving on site anyway, but apparently I do a course. How to load the bins on and all that sort of thing. So I've done my hook loader ticket. I also done my grab loader ticket, which he said he's going to do. I also then refreshed my high-ab ticket. I did have a high-ab ticket before, just needed refreshing, so I've done that at the same time. That's just a quick refresher, that's nothing really. And then I've done a few other tickets as well in between. I've done my track excavator ticket, so I've now got an operator's ticket to use the diggers. 14 tons below and 14 ton above, so they obviously bracket it at 14 ton. So I've got 14 ton below and 14 ton above track excavator, dumper and roller ticket. So I've done all them. I've actually been on a couple of jobs where I take the digger out with me, do a digging job, a couple of trial holes, and then bring it back again for the day. So that's good, because they can just hire me out and do the same thing at once. Which there is a video coming up on that soon. You'll see it on the short, doing the trial holes. I think it's coming up at the end of the week. What else has been happening? That's about about it really at the moment, work-wise. Yeah, so I've been quite busy while we've been not filming, but things are moving on and progressing. Hi guys, another day. Today I'm in the 7.5 ton beavertaill lorry. I am on hire to a plant hire company. I'm just heading to their yard. I should be there in sort of 15 minutes or so. Yeah, so I'm on hire to them, so I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'm delivering. So I get there and pick up paperwork and they can tell me what I'm at. So the Lee that was driving this week and last week is back on his lorry. Because the company he was working through don't need him no more, so they decided to have a change and put me on this and put me on hire to another company. So yeah, we shall see what I'm picking up when I get there and what I'm actually doing. So we just loaded up. I have a Ramex remote control roller on with a compressor and all the tools for the compressor in the back, the air gun, air line. So let's go. So I'm on hire to this hire company today. So first of all, I've got to deliver the compressor I'm towing. The compressor's going to Wokingham, and then the Ramex roller I got on board is got to go to Whitney in Oxfordshire. While I'm in Whitney, pick up a little hand scabbler thing. Then I've got a couple of collections in Reading, 2 in Reading, another hand pole thing, and then a 3-ton dumper, and then take it all back to here at Greenford. So that's a day's job. So let's crack on to Wokingham, first of all with the compressor. So I've just dropped off the Ramex roller, and the man's just going to go off and find the tool I've got to take back with me. Just like a big old whole basement they've dug out down there. Look. Got a big tower crane, lift everything all in. So that's it. I'm going to have a break. I might get a little break while I'm here. But now back to Reading. Right, I've done all the jobs. I've done the last one, connected the dumper. Don't know if you can see it in the back window there, but now I head back to First Choice Hire at Greenford, take everything off, give them all the paperwork, and hopefully that is it. They will say I'm done for the day and I can head back home. Unless they've hired me for tomorrow, which means I'll probably have to pick up stuff ready for tomorrow. But apparently it's only a one-day hire, so we shall see when we get to Greenford. And yeah, we'll see you there. So I just pulled up at the yard, everyone's gone home, so I had to pick up a compressor, and there's a load of tools up on the deck up there, we can't see it in the light. I'm not driving this tomorrow, someone else is, so I just had to pick it up and bring it back here. I'm back on my lorry tomorrow. I've got to put on one of the small bins over there, that small one, and then pick up some other bins, but we'll go for that tomorrow. So yeah, fun moving stuff around the plant. Been a long time since I've moved plant around. So yeah, that's it for the night. Time to go home, and see you in the morning. Morning guys and girls. So it's 6:30 now, 20 to 7 now in the morning. I've just put on the small 20-yard bin, which is going to Bracknell first of all. Drop this off at Bracknell, just got to drop it off and go. And then I've got to go to Newbury, pick up a bin which I took to a man who does a bit of fabrication work. He fixes them when I get broken or I need replacing parts or welding. So I've got to go to his yard, pick up one, a 40-yarder. I think he just done the floor. I think the floor gave way. Yeah, it did have a big hole in the floor. When I lifted it up, everything fell through. So I should put a new floor in that one. I'll put a picture up now, you'll see the hole in the floor. So pick up that, take that to Tadley, and then go to Watford and pick up that sealed bin. They obviously didn't need that long. So yeah, so just done my checks. Just about to roll out and go to Bracknell with this one. Let's crack on. So I'm just on our way to the fabricators to pick up the bin which he's just been fixing for us. I'm only about 2 miles from his yard, little lane, and I just got to blow out. she's just blown. She's a bit low on tread anyway, but there's still life in it because it not long had a thing on it, but she just went pop. And the irony is, I'm picking up this bin from repair and actually taking it to our tyre company. So, and now the tyre company's got to come out, do the tyre, go and get the bin and take it to their yard. So a bit of a bummer really, but hey, it is. So I'm now just sat here waiting for the someone to come out with a tyre for me. Not good, but hey, let's put it on brake and have a sandwich. Blowing out there. Get a new tyre. New tyre. So we've got a new tyre on. Let's get going. Go and pick up this skip. Hey, got a licence for that? Alright, watch that cable there. See ya! Come on. That's Lee working in. I knew he was working around here somewhere. Right, so going down this little track to the engineer fabricons, whatever you want to call them. Fabricons? No, fabricators, sorry. So this is a small little track. I go down here all the time, so I know where I'm going. But it gets tighter and tighter. And then we get into the yard, it gets even tighter. So, and then when I've got a 40-yard bin on, the trees are low and banging on the roofs. I'm just going to wash the mirrors. I've got to ring him when I get to the gate, because he's got a remote control for the gate, so he'll open it up for me when I'm there.
It's the Vodafone voicemail service for...
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Let's try again. Hello mate.
Hello mate, how are we doing?
I'm at your gate mate, pick up this bin.
Alright mate, I'll open the gate. Have you got another one?
No, I've got nothing on mate, I'm empty.
Alright mate, no problem.
There we go. Even the gate post is very tight. I came in here once with a low loader when I worked for contractors, because he also fixed the trailer and redone the floor bed on the trailers and on the lorries. And I struggled with the low loader at the time. He's built another building down here now. He wouldn't do it now, but before then I just spun it around on the grass. You'll probably hear the trees on the roof. Through that gate there. Yeah, I drove in with a low loader once, a good few years ago now. Over Christmas, he's doing some repairs over the Christmas period. And yeah, that was tight. Watch the little dog. That building on the right hand side wasn't there, so I was able to reverse round with a low loader trailer and turn around and get out of it, but obviously now put that building up, so even more fun now. So this one should have a new floor in it. Let's have a look. Okay, straighten up them bits because they're all bent as well. Oh, that's a bit easier. Should have a new floor. Oh, look at that. Nice new floor. So it had a big hole here and it had all peeled away down here. So, cool, let's get it on. I just dropped the bin off at Taverney Tyres in their yard. They've got loads of tyres which they've sold or given away. All used tyres are no longer safe for vehicles, various sizes, but they're going to a paintball, I think he said paintball company. They've brought them because obviously they're going to use it around their paintball area. So once he fills up the bin with all the tyres, I've got to take it to this paintball place somewhere in a couple of days. So yeah, that's that one done. So I'm currently on the way back to the yard. I was going to Watford next to pick up the enclosed bin, but I've had a message saying that's not ready yet, so don't bother. So I'm just going to go back to the yard, sort out a few bits, wash the lorry, and then take the lorry in for service. It's due PMI tonight, so I'll drop it off for service. So if I give it a wash, give it a clean before I take it there. So that's what I'm doing, heading to the yard to do that. So I've pulled up in the yard. What I'm going to do now is give the lorry a good clean. Been waiting to try and clean it for a couple of weeks now, but the pressure washer broke. The lance broke, so we've just got a new hose all fitted on. I need to give the lorry a good clean. I mean, look at the state of it. I put the hook up in the air because what I want to do is actually clean all inside underneath it all. Once I've cleaned it, give it a grease, so it's nice and new. Even the back of the cab, look at the back of the cab. It's where the water keeps running out of the bins while I'm driving. So I give the lorry a good clean. It's also just bought a new tub of TFR. That's spruced it up a bit. So yeah, so I'm gonna give the lorry a good wash, ready for service. You can see it's absolutely minging. Ready for service for tonight. And what I'm going to do then is jump in that hook loader, no, that grab lorry. One of them bins has got stuff in it which it shouldn't have, so I need to grab it out and put it in the right bin. I think that one with a C on, that's got plasterboard in it, but someone's put some in the wrong bin, so I've got to put it all in that one ready. Hopefully by then I'll then take it for service and go home. So I've washed the lorry, so I'm now going to use this grease gun. I'm going to grease up all the rollers. There's nipples all here, all on the rollers, on the hook and everything, so give them all a good grease. So just simply put it in and then give it a few pumps. And that's that all greased up. A few more to do. So that's the lorry all cleaned. It looks a lot better now. Just checking all the lights. Whenever you wash it, or sometimes getting the lights and you have to just check that you haven't blown a bulb. But the back's looking nice and clean, nice and shiny. Look at that rim, it's almost like a new rim. Some of them are a bit rusty, but hey, nice and clean. I've got all the dirt out in between, all the racking, greased up, all the rollers, all the hinges. It's looking good. All the lights are good. Oh, that wheel's well rusty. I've got some wheel paint at home. I might bring some in and spray the wheels up. But the back of the cab's nice and clean. I'm really dirty and wet. But everything seems to be working. I've just topped up the screen wash as well. So now I've got to take the lorry to Basingstoke for a PMI service overnight. So I'll run that down there, bring a van back. So I've just arrived at Lorry after the courtesy van I was given last night when I dropped the lorry off. Lorry's pick up my lorry. Someone's about to bring it out the gate apparently for me. I'm not allowed in the gate or something, but hey, someone's just about to bring it out. And I've got to get a tyre sorted first of all, apparently, they've told me. I think it's coming out now, I can hear. It's running. So someone's going to bring it out, I've got to go and get a tyre fixed. Other than that, then we're going to go to Watford this morning, pick up that bin. Here he comes. So I'm at Tadley Tyres and I'm a bit early. That van was here picking up a tyre because he's got a call out to do, but he's only going to be about 10 minutes up the road, so we'll be back in a minute because they don't actually open for another 40 minutes, but he's on call. But lucky I caught him here. So he's going up the road just to quickly do a tyre just up the road, and he's going to come back and sort out this tyre on this lorry. Now it's an inner tyre which has come off the rim. Now I washed this lorry for about 3 hours yesterday, moving the lorry back and forth, cleaning all underneath it, and it wasn't off the rim. So it's obviously happened from the yard to the service, or while it's been in the service. So I've had to bring it back to here for them to do. I don't know why they didn't do it overnight during the service. That's part of the deal, but the bloke reckons he didn't know what company we use. Well, there's something called a phone and ring someone, because then we could send these guys out to do it overnight. But hey, that's putting my day back a good 45 minutes. Just for show you, that's the bin I dropped off yesterday afternoon. I was picking up to bring here, and there's a load of tyres all behind it which are all marked up, which are being sold off. So I've got to move that bin tomorrow. I think they're going to load it today and move it tomorrow. So yeah, that was a blowout yesterday. Kept in the bin to come to the tyre place, and now this morning I'm back at the tyre place getting another tyre looked at. Oh well, we'll just sit here and wait for him to come back. So I've just pulled up at the yard. The job at Watford has been put back a couple of hours. So I'll go to the yard and do an exchange bin in Winchester. Just fix up the gates, turn the camera around. Here we go. Gates are opening. Just got to pick up one of the 40-yard bins. I think that one there looks good. And take that to Winchester to exchange. I don't know what's in the one at Winchester to exchange with, whether it's rubbish or wood or plastic, I don't know until I get there. So yeah, so I had a new tyre put on because I had a puncture on the sidewall. So that's been sent away to get fixed. And what bin are we going to take? I think it's going to be that number 18, I think. So ideally you need to take one which is painted, which is number 18 there, so that will do. Right, let's get that on. So I've got a bit of a change of plan now. Just coming into Tadley with the bin I exchanged in Winchester, which was in the IBM I don't know, building, IBM headquarters, I don't know who it was, but in Winchester, something with IBM. So the bin is full of office furniture. Looks like having a bit of a refit in there. It's got desks, old desks, chairs, cabinets, all office furniture. So I've just got to drop this off at Stacey's yard. And now I've got to go back to the yard, drop this off, pick up a 20-yard bin, and take that to our job at Fleet, where he's building the flats, because that's almost finished now, and I've got to get up there and start clearing away some of the tools on site. So I've just been loading up this bin with all the site stuff. We've got mixers, we've got a desk, we've got scaffolding, we've got filing cabinets, we've got fire extinguishers, we've got a fridge, we've got a microwave, we've got all sorts. Barriers, we've got a door, and we've got some more bits coming on. Take this all back to the yard and put it all back into storage. Morning guys. I've only got 2 jobs today. But the first one in the yard's going to take me a few hours. I've already started, but it's dark, so I didn't bother filming. So this old container, which has got one door on it, it's rotten, and just got a load of junk in it. I've got to empty all the rubbish out, which I was just starting. Look, put it in a dumper and throw it in the skip. I had to clear this area first in order to get in it, because there's a big pile mound all over it, so I threw it all over there and dragged some over to the crap pile. So I emptied all the rubbish out of here, put in a dumper, take over to the bin over the other side. And there's stuff on the roof as well I've got to get off. And then I've got to get the container using the 8-ton digger up onto the flat rack. So once I've emptied it, I'll lift that up in the air, put the flat rack underneath it, hopefully drop it down, drag it up with a dumper, with a digger, and take it to the scrapyard. So, and then after that, I come back, drop the flat rack, and hopefully, fingers crossed, go to Watford this afternoon, because I reckon it'll be ready this afternoon. I've been saying that since Wednesday, then I said it Thursday, and now they're saying it today. So we shall see. So yeah, so I'm going to get all the rubbish out of that and hopefully roll that off, slide it underneath and hook it on, if it goes to plan. Let's see. So I'm going to drop the rack down onto the deck and hopefully get the digger inside it, lift it up, drag it up onto the rack. Let's see how we go. sorted. That's how we get it on. So I put a few straps over it, hook it back up onto the lorry, take it to the scrapyard. Okay, hopefully you're going to pick up this container with the grab straight away. There's no doors on the front, so don't you get too from it. Happy days. Container. That's a container weighed in. Only weighed 1.5 tons, which I knew it wasn't a lot. But still just under 300 quid, so that's a bit more pennies in the bank, as they say. So just got to go back to the yard now, drop this flat rack, and then go to Watford, pick up the enclosed bin up there. Not sure what they got in it. Some said it's got metal in it, so I'll be coming back here and weighing it in. And someone said they're using it as storing, so a storage container. So I don't know if there's anything going to be in it or not. So find out when I get there. So let's go to the yard first and head for Watford. So we've just pulled up at Watford. Just about to pull in on this job where this sealed container is. Cologne or what way? Up here I put it. Hopefully it's going to be ready this time. Have a look what we get here. Oh, there it is anyway. That's the sealed container we're picking up, or a sealed bin. Someone's just coming over. Let's go and have a chat. So I've just come back to the yard with this concealed bin. Reason is, it's got a roof on it, and it's a lockable one, so it's contained. Everything's contained. Some people hire it if they've got contaminated stuff or something they want to keep safe. For example, we've got asbestos, you can put asbestos in here. But anyway, you can actually lock it as well. It's got a padlock thing for here. So anyway, we picked it up. We was told it's going to have metal in it, but it hasn't. Well, it has got some metal in it, but not a lot. So I've had to bring it to the yard, empty out all the rubbish, and then take the metal to recycling. So let's have a look inside, shall we? So it has got some metal in. It's even got a fridge in here, which is really good. We've got pallets. Obviously that's metal conducting stuff. Loads of cardboard. More pallets. And then in here we've got massive great printers. There's one in there and there's one in that one as well. So I don't know what we're going to do with all them. And there's some black bag rubbish down there by the looks of it. So basically I've got to go for it, get the cardboard out, throw it in the rubbish bin, take the pallets out, put that on the pallet pile. Don't know what we're going to do with the fridge. Yeah, let's have a look. So I got rid of all the rubbish, cardboard and pallets. Pallets out there, there's a fridge and all the rubbish. It's all in the skip. So all we've got left is these two big hot air blower things and all the other metal. These are great big cast iron. Cast iron, that is. Anyway, so we're going to see what we're going to do with this. So I've been having a bit of a tidy up in the yard, started to. So I've tidied up this corner, look. Stacked up these on the corner. And then I've moved the machines around, tidied up all this area. Parked the machines up, 8 tonner, 5 tonner, 6 ton dumper, if you can see it in the dark. And then on this side, we've got a couple of compressors there and a generator, welder, a little 3 ton digger and a roller. So yeah, I had a bit of a tidy up here. There's a lot of stuff all stacked along here, got rid of all that. Yeah, a bit of a tidy up. So that's it now. Time to go home. See you later. That's it for this video. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click here to subscribe to my channel. And click here to see last week's video, number 7. Right, let's get it away. Hit the subscribe button and then the little bell icon and it'll let you know when new videos get uploaded.